Guys, what is going on? Like me in 123 here, back to another video. And today we'll be taking a look at all my Harry Potter minifigs in my collection so far. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first minifig is Harry Potter and Hedwig from the Philosopher's Stone. I really like the mold for Hedwig. I really like the printing on her with like the feather detailing and then her eyes and her beak, and then the molding for Hedwig is really nice. I especially like the wings at the back, like the molding and the shaping for them, and then also how Harry can hold Hedwig. I think that is really cool. His torso and leg printing is great for Harry. I love the black for his robes and like the line detailing, and then the small Gryffindor crest here is a really nice addition, and then he does have some red printing on his robes, and then his shirt, he does have a really nice grey colouring to it, and then just the Gryffindor colours. I also really like how his robes start from his torso and then also continue onto his legs, and then at the back there's just some hood printing for his robe, and then just a bit of red, and then these are the legs, the mid legs what can bend, because we did get introduced to these in the CMF series. I also really like the shaping and the mold for Harry's hair in this black colouring. I really like how it does look, and it definitely does suit him in the Philosopher's Stone. His facial expression is really nice with the very iconic scar, and then I do like his eyebrows and glasses. His first facial expression is him with quite a happy smile, and then the back of him doesn't have any other facial expression. Next we have Harry in his Quidditch uniform. I really like the broomstick and then the golden snitch and how we do get them for Harry. The broomstick is a really nice design, but I kind of wish we maybe got a bit more of a darker brown color. I think that would have suited him a lot more better, and also maybe something to do with like the Nimbus 2000 printed on it. I thought that could be really cool, but it would be really hard on that thin stick, so I can understand why they didn't do that. Then the snitch is really nice. I love the shaping and the molding of it with the amount of detailing on it for like the wings and the texture of them, and then also like the ball with the detailing on that. And then the Quidditch uniform is really nice. I believe all the Gryffindor players from the Quidditch match set and all that all have the same torso, but I really like the amount of detailing on it with the Gryffindor logo or the Quidditch logo, but in the Gryffindor colors, and then like the zip detailing, and then like the sort of cape detailing on the front. The white legs are really nice in this sort of mold or like shape, but I kind of wish we maybe got the legs or can actually bend, so that way it's a little more easier to actually play with Harry, like doing Quidditch, like you can bend him around and all that. And then his hands in the brown color are really nice, and then the cape piece is actually this really nice sort of fabric. Not too sure what sort of fabric it is, but it is really nice. And then at the back he does have some like maybe printing for like his cape or something, and then just a bit of yellow printing. His first facial expression seems to be with quite a sort of happy smile, like he's enjoying himself, or he's like in that sort of motion of he's about to do a big smile. I also really like this new hairpiece what we got introduced for Harry from the Philosopher's Stone. I really like the shaping and the molding of it, and then the texturing for like the different parts of hair are really cool. I also like how we can actually see his scar in like one of the parts of the hair, so like you can position it just right and you can actually see the scar, so I really like that. And then his other facial expression is he seems to be quite scared, and I definitely would be while playing Quidditch because it does look like a pretty brutal game. And then the final minifig in my collection for the Philosopher's Stone is Harry in his H sort of woolly jumper. I really like this exclusive minifig because this minifig was from the advent calendar from last year. I love his woolly jumper with the letter H to represent Harry. I really like the design for that, and there's also a bit of detailing on the woolly jumper to actually represent it as a woolly jumper, which I think is really cool. And then at the back it does have a bit more printing, but I kind of wish we maybe got like an accessory for like the invisibility cloak. I thought that could be really cool because that's a present he does get at this time of year in the movie, so I wish we kind of got that, maybe like a package for, or like even the note I think that would have been really cool because I believe the only minifig you can actually get like the invisibility cloak is from the CMF series Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts series 1, and then the legs in this color are really cool as well. I believe he does use the same hair as he did with his Quidditch match set, and then his first facial expression I believe is the exact same as the last one, but then his other one, yes, is the exact same with that scared facial expression. Next we move into the Chamber of Secrets, and the first minifig is when he was in the Whomping Willow set. I really like the checkered pattern for his torso with like the blue and the red. I really like the amount of detailing for that, and he does have this really nice blue shirt and then these really nice sort of mid legs in this dark grey coloring, and then at the back it just has this really nice checkered shirt at the back as well in the blue and the red, and I believe he does have the same hairpiece from the last two minifigs and also the same facial expression, and then his other one I believe is, yes, it is the exact same. Next we have Harry when he went to the Forbidden Forest to find Aragog. I really like this new candle piece where we got introduced to this set. I really like the flame piece. I think it definitely does look like a flame, and this really nice candle piece, which I believe we got actually introduced to it in the Great Hall set, and then also that flame piece, but this was the cheaper set to actually get this sort of combo, so I think that is really nice. He does have the same dark grey legs as the Harry before, and then his torso print is really cool because I love the amount of detailing on it. We have this really nice sort of dark blue jacket or jumper with a really nice design for the zip. I do like how they did include that. And then this really nice sort of light blue and dark blue sort of shirt. Really interesting design for that. And then there's a bit of skin at the top there. And then at the back it does have a bit of printing, but it is quite hard to see. And then I believe this is the exact same hair as the last three Harrys, and the exact same facial expression for I believe both sides. So we have the sort of happy one and then also the scared one. So that is pretty interesting how we have got the same face expression for the last four Harrys. Next, we have, I believe, the exact same version of Harry, but the only thing different is that he doesn't have the candle piece. So I really like getting the torso again because I really like the amount of detailing on it, and then the dark grey legs in this version are really cool, and he does have the same wand, facial expression, and hair piece. Next we have a version of Harry going to school. Now I'm not sure if this is from the Philosopher's Stone or the Chamber of Secrets, so I just decided to put it just after both of those movies. I really like the Gryffindor tie detailing with like the white shirt and then also the pattern down here in the yellow and red coloring. I think that is really cool, and then the grey shirt is definitely really nice, and then the black short legs are great, but I kind of wish we maybe got them when they were bending because I think that'd be really cool. He does have the same wand as the other Harrys with their wands, and also the same hairpiece, and I believe also the same face expressions. So the one where he's kind of happy, and then no, he actually does have this really nice sort of serious look on him. I really like that face expression, and then also he does have that same sort of Gryffindor pattern at the back down the bottom with like the yellow and the red, and then also a bit of like crease detailing here and then just at the top here. Now we move into the Prisoner of Azkaban, and the first minifig I believe is from the Night Bus set. I really like the legs in this sort of light tan brown color. I do like how you can actually bend them up and down because I believe this is the first wave of Harry Potter sets we are actually getting the new sort of mid legs, like showing that progression of Harry and his friends actually starting to grow. So I really do like that. I also really like the iconic blue shirt he does wear. I really like how they did have that like sort of showing on his torso, and then also this really nice dark blue jacket or jumper with the zip detailing, and then also the collars at the top there, and then at the back I believe it does show a bit of printing as well. And then his first facial expression, he does seem quite sort of happy. I believe it's the exact same as the other Harrys we have seen, but he does have this serious look, and I really do like Harry with that serious look. And then the hairpiece he does have, I believe, is the exact same from all the other Harrys except the first one. The next Harry is pretty much the exact same as the one from the Night Bus, but this time he's actually from the Expecto Patronum set. I really like the serious look on Harry. I think it does look really nice, and it definitely does fit for the Expecto Patronum scene. And then his torso and printing for his torso is really nice with the jacket detailing and then also the blue shirt. But I do wish we got a bit more printing on his torso and face, even his legs, like with some dirt marks and all that, to actually show that he's been through a lot. Because if you have seen the movie, you can actually tell Harry has been through a lot. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, like going back in time, going through the Shrieking Shack and all that, doing Expecto Patronum. So it would have been really nice to get a bit more detailing on his torso or even legs and face to actually show that he has been through a lot. Now we move into the Goblet of Fire versions of Harry in my collection. So the first one is Harry Potter in the Triwizard Tournament first task, the Hungarian Horntail. So I really like the amount of detailing on the torso, both back and front. So first we'll start with the front. I really like the Hogwarts crest here in that really nice sort of golden color, and then the detailing on the torso with like the crease detailing, and then it is hard to see, but there's like some string detailing to actually hold up whatever he is sort of wearing. I'm not too sure what it actually is, but I really like the inclusion of that. And he does have a bit of dark red printing at the top there, and then his arms are dark red, which I think are really cool. And then at the back there's a bit more sort of crease printing, and then like a hood at the back, and then Potter at the back as well with a little star. I think that is really cool. And this is a new version for Harry's hair. I really like the shaping and the molding of it. I think it definitely does suit him in the Goblet of Fire, and I do like the texturing for the different parts of hair. And I like how you can actually see the scar in the part of the hair, like if you move it, like you can see it. I think that is really cool. The first face expression, he does look pretty happy, and I'm not sure why, because if I was in his situation in the first task, I would be pretty scared. So that is why he does have this facial expression, which is definitely reasonable because he is in the Triwizard Tournament. Really like the facial expression of him being scared. Then the final minifig in my Harry Potter minifig collection so far is Harry in the final task for the Triwizard Tournament, and this is from the set The Rise of Voldemort. I really like the torso print and then also the arms, so I really like how the arm is in this really nice sort of red coloring, and then we do have this really nice side for the black with the four houses with their color. I really like the design for that. And then we do have the red side. I do like how there's some crease printing there, and he does have the black arm. I really do like that. And then he does have some really nice black legs, and they can move up and down. And then at the back, he does have Potter with the star, but instead of being in the red coloring, he does have it in this really nice sort of yellow gold color. And then the pattern does continue also at the back, which I think is really cool. I believe he does use the same hairpiece as the Harry Potter we took a look at earlier, and you can see the scar as well if you do move it in the different positions. His first facial expression, he seems to be quite happy. I believe this is pretty much the exact same facial expression for all the Harrys we've taken a look at for today. And then the other facial expression is him with quite a serious look. I really do like that facial expression on him, and I think it definitely does suit him for the scene he is in. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video as much as I did making it, and also sharing my thoughts and opinions on all my Harry Potter minifigs in my collection so far. Now I believe I'm only missing probably like maybe 5 to 7. Now that was just a rough estimate. I'm not too sure on the exact number, but I believe it's around there, or might be a little higher. But apart from that, I really did enjoy sharing my thoughts and opinions on these minifigs. Now, hopefully I'll be doing Hermione and Ron, so definitely stay tuned for that because I'm very excited to be doing that. So I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on all the minifigs I did show today. So as always, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and can I see you soon. Goodbye.